everyone, I'm Megan and welcome to my channel. So today I am filming my very first favorites video. So this will be the products that I have been loving for the month of May. You all requested I start doing favorites videos, so here it is. So if you want to see what I have been loving all through the month of May, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so I am just going to start out. I've got so many products right here. I've got skincare, I've got hair stuff, I've got makeup, and just some odd and end things that I've been loving this month. So I'm just going to start picking up. The first thing I have been loving, guys, is this Fox Tan stuff. I done told y'all now, these Instagram ads get me every time. So I've got a couple of products here that I did find on Instagram, but you know, some things can be a little gimmicky, but guys, this is awesome. So you can get it like this. I also bought separates of it. So what you do, it's really neat. You start off by the Rapid Elixir. So this is a lotion that you apply 3 days. So you'll apply every single day for 3 days before you're getting ready to be exposed to the sun, either outside or if you're laying in a tanning bed. And it's supposed to build the melanin in your skin. So I used this for 3 days, and then, you know, we went down the river. I laid in the tanning bed. I know I shouldn't do that, but I'm just trying to build up my color before we go on vacation, just so I don't get burnt. You know, you kind of need a base tan before you go out on the beach and lay out there all day. So I've really been enjoying this. So you apply this 3 days prior, and then you can, you know, continue using it, but that's what they say. And then whenever you're getting ready to go lay in the tanning bed, or if you're getting ready to go outside, you go in with a Rapid Mist. This is the suntan lotion. And then after you lay in the tanning bed, you can go in with this hydrating body spray, or I have been loving this suntan sealer lotion. And also in this little pack I got, this is the Rapid Watermelon Shimmer, and this is an accelerator. So I guess you can use this the same way as you use the Rapid Mist. But like I said, I haven't used this yet, but I have used these other products, and I really feel like it's helping me to get sun a little faster than I normally would. And shipping was actually pretty quick, and it does come from Australia. So I'm sure you can find it on Instagram, and I will try to link it down in the description box for you guys. Speaking of sunbathing, sun tanning, and all of that, I have been loving this Sunless Tanner. This is the Desert Bronze Self Tanner. Now, this I bought at a local boutique in my town, and it does come with a mitt with it, so I do appreciate this. I bought it for $29, but when I first applied it, it kind of freaked me out because I was like, oh my gosh, this has got such an olive undertone. It was very, very green. But the next morning I woke up, washed everything off, and I came out with the most beautiful tan. It was gorgeous. I've still got it on now. It just blended. I don't know how to explain it, but and then when I wore it last week and I showered through the week, of course I didn't go and scrub, but it does not come off patchy. You know, a lot of times self tan will look really patchy and just not good. This comes off very naturally. I'll try to find it for you guys if I can and link it for you. But it's such a good one. Alright, next, another thing I have been loving that I found on Instagram. This is the pink charcoal. This is the organic teeth whitening. What this is, it is just charcoal. So what you do, and it comes with a little toothbrush. So at night, you sip that, you know, rinse your mouth, get it nice and moist in there, and then dip your toothbrush into the charcoal and brush. And do that for about a minute. After you do that, you go in with the dark, the nighttime toothpaste. And you guys, my teeth, I have very, very sensitive teeth. I have spent, you know, hundreds of dollars at the dentist getting the trays and the, you know, the professional grade whitening stuff, and it just, I can't handle it. It hurts my teeth so bad. I did it one time and I went like this all night long, like the ceiling fan, any kind of air, it just hurt my teeth so bad. So I can't use that, but guys, this really, really does work. I have saw a huge difference. So along with the nighttime toothpaste, then in the morning you just go in with the daytime. So you get all of this together plus a pink toothbrush, and I don't think it was that expensive, but I have saw such a huge difference, and I'm actually getting ready to run out of these, so I probably need to repurchase. But all the hype about charcoal and whitening your teeth, it is true. It really does work. It looks crazy though. But anyhow, all right. Another thing I've been loving, speaking of teeth, my fiance bought me this toothbrush. And so it comes, you just set this on the charger, put the toothbrush in there, and it charges. This is the Phillips Sonicare, I don't know, but you've got all your different settings on here, and it is very, very strong. So you can clean, whiten, gum health, deep clean, and tongue care. And there are actually 3 other heads that you can put on here. There's a special one that you clean your tongue with, and different brush heads. But I have really, really, really been enjoying this. I feel like it really gets my teeth clean. There is also an app you can do, and it will show you places that you are actually missing in your mouth. Also, another fun feature about this toothbrush is, say you're brushing your teeth on this side and it's been 30 seconds, it'll beep, or it'll stop vibrating and then start, and let you know it's time to switch and go to the other side. So I really, really, really been enjoying this. It is a little pricey. It was $170 at the dentist with a $20 mail-in rebate. So after that, $150. But my teeth have never felt so clean before. When I started using this, I could really, really tell a difference between this and just a traditional toothbrush. All right, on to hair. I have been loving this Kerastase. It's the Blond Absolu shampoo and conditioner. I hauled this a few weeks ago, and I have been using it ever since. I go in with the shampoo and just kind of put it on the bottoms. I try not to get up here like in the brown part, but I put it there, and then I go in with the Olaplex, which I forgot to grab it. Been loving that for a while now. And then I put that on my roots and then the ends. But I can really tell a difference using this. It really does pull all the brassiness out of my hair. And then the same thing as the conditioner. I really, really enjoyed both of these. So speaking of hair, I hauled this as well. This is the Ouai Texturizing Hairspray. I really feel like this really just holds onto my hair. It's not too sticky or tough or make it hard. It's just a really, really nice texturizing hairspray. Y'all know I love all the volume in the world that I can get, and this really does help me achieve that look. And you cannot forget to protect your hair. So before I straighten, curl, put any kind of heat products on, I go in with this Ouai Memory Mist, and this is just a heat protectant that I feel like does such a good job. And it actually, I think it makes my curls and all of that stay in longer than it normally would if I hadn't have used this. Hence, I guess why it's called Memory Mist, because it holds so, so nicely. And lastly, for hair care, I have been loving this No More Blow High Speed Air Dry Spray. This is by IGK, and this is something that you spray on your hair to kind of make it dry a lot faster. And you guys, I can tell such a huge difference. I was stuck on the Kenra Blow Dry Spray for years, and then I just picked this up. It's brand new, and I can tell such a huge difference. And it says hair dries up to 46% faster. So what I do, since I have extensions, I told y'all before, it is a task to shampoo, dry my hair, and all of that. So anything I can get to help me out in that area, I'm gonna try. But this, you guys, really does work. All right, so with skincare, I have been loving this Dermalogica Special Cleansing Gel. This is a soap-free foaming gel cleanser for all skin conditions. So this is like an all natural cleanser. It does not rip away all of your natural oils, and it is a natural foaming face wash. And the first night I used it, I pumped out 3, and I was like, whoa, this was so much. So this will probably last me for a while. But my face just feels so nice and clean after I use this. So I have been using this in the morning and the evening. And for daytime, I have been loving the Active Moist Moisturizer by Dermalogica. This is just an oil-free, lightweight moisturizer to hydrate combination skin. So I have to be careful about the moisturizers I choose during the daytime because I don't want it to make me look oily or greasy or to add any more moisture in my skin than I need. So I've really been enjoying this. It melts into the skin pretty quickly. And, you know, although I do have oily skin, you have got to moisturize. That was something that I had to learn the hard way. I used to always feel like, you know, if I washed my face and I had that really tight, you know, just no oil on my face, I'd be like, that's good. But actually, if you do not moisturize your skin and you have oily skin, then your body thinks, oh gosh, I need to produce more oil to get the hydration back in your skin. So moisturizing is so important. Now for nighttime, I always go in with a heavier moisturizer. So I have been loving the Tatcha, the Dewy Skin Cream. And this is the new one. And it is a very thick moisturizing moisturizer. I could not get away with using it during the day. I know a lot of people do, but like I said, with my skin type, it just wouldn't work. But for nighttime, I really love going in with a really thick moisturizer, putting that moisture back into my skin, and in return, my skin does not produce as much oil. So I've really been enjoying this, and this will last me forever because you do not need a lot, just a teeny tiny amount. So this I have been loving, guys. This is the new Huda Beauty Not Your Mama's Pantyhose, and it is so, so good. I would suggest mixing this in with a moisturizer. Do not just go directly in because it can get a little patchy and streaky and all of that good stuff. So I just mix it in with just a regular lotion. I have mixed it in with the Fox Tan moisturizer, and it does great. And it just gives a beautiful sheen to the skin, you know, that glow that you're looking for. So I've really been enjoying this, but I just had to kind of critique it to make it work for me. All right, now for the makeup products. I have been loving, and I know y'all have heard me say this so many times, but the YSL All Hours Foundation. Guys, I cannot rave enough about this one. If you have oily skin, you need to try it. Go to Sephora, you can get a sample and try it. But I promise you, you will not want to switch back. I know it's a little pricey. It's like $54. But it's just such a nice foundation for oily skin. Another foundation that I have fallen back in love with, you know, I've been stuck on this one for a while, but I've been back on the Natasha Denona Foundation X. Now, when I did my review of this, I picked it up in 2 shades, light medium and medium. So I'm in the medium skin tone now. It matches me perfectly, and it just holds up so nicely with my skin. The weather, you know, it's just a very nice finish. It just, I can't say enough about this one as well. It's just so beautiful. All right, the next thing I've been loving, which y'all already know, the Cover FX Gripping Primer as well as the Cover FX Blurring Primer. These two together, it's just magic. It really helps with the longevity of any foundation. Really, it really grips onto the foundation and makes it last all day long. So if you guys have not tried this, I really highly encourage you to, because it's such an awesome primer. And then to fill in my pores, y'all know I love the Cover FX Blurring Primer. It has like a tint to it, so it will kind of cancel out any redness or discoloration you have, and it also fills in your pores beautifully. Another pore filling primer I've fallen back in love with, unfortunately, is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. This, guys, is so good. I mean, it is a little pricey, but I've told y'all before that Sephora had this as like a 100-point perk. So every time I placed an order, I got like a bunch of these. So I'm set up for a while, but this is just an instant mattifying pore refiner primer. So it really helps. It's got a tint to it. It really helps to cancel out any discoloration or redness, just like the Cover FX one. Alrighty. So for setting powders, the Huda Beauty. I cannot get off of this. This has been my favorite for so many months now. I'll use it in Pound Cake and Cupcake, and this sets my makeup so beautifully. It's just a nice powder to bake with. It's just all around my favorite setting powder right now. Two other powders that I have been loving. Y'all know I go in with this powder to bake, and then I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, and I actually use it in shade 2, which is medium, and I just go in with this like in my center of my face, T-zone area, and then wherever I cream contour, I go over it with the shade 3, which is dark. But this is such a beautiful, beautiful powder. It doesn't cake up, it doesn't look heavy or makeup-y. It's just like what it says, it's just an airbrush flawless finish whenever you use this. For bronzer, you guys know I shouldn't probably even include these, but I have to mention the Guerlain Teracotta bronzer in shade 03 Natural. I've raved about this on my channel for so long, and I'm just still stuck on it. Here lately, I've also tried during Sephora's sale, I picked up this Terracotta Light in 03 Natural Warm. And this has got kind of blush shades, darker bronze shades, and then lighter. And then there's some shimmer in there. And this just gives a beautiful like color to the skin. And sometimes I'll go in with this and then go over it with that. But these are just such beautiful, beautiful bronzers. And lastly, from Guerlain, they released this new limited edition terracotta bronzer, and it looks like this. So you've got a little bit of the pink blush in there along with the bronzer, and it just, I don't know, it just gives such a beautiful sheen to the skin, and beautiful, it just warms it up so nicely. I cannot say enough about Guerlain's bronzer formulas. They're just so beautiful. They just go on the skin, just, I don't know, it just melts in there. Just, I don't know, it looks so skin-like and natural, but you got that bronzy glow that you want. I just wish they weren't so expensive. Another bronzer that I have been loving, as you can tell, I'm almost out of it. This is the Morphe Glamour Bronze Face and Body Bronzer in the shade Icon. Now, I do not use this on my face. What I will do, I will take this, like if I'm wearing a lower cut shirt and, you know, my self-tan, it never seems to stick like in this area very good. I don't know how to change that, like my neck and right here, like it just does not want to stay for some reason. So in order to make it kind of all blend together and match, I will actually go in with this bronzer. It is a face and body bronzer, and I will just cover my chest in it and then spritz it with some setting spray, and it will last all day. So that's what I have been loving to do that with. For back to primers, I forgot. This is the brand new YSL Instant Matte Pore Refiner Primer. I have been loving this ever since I got it. It works so nicely. It really helps to mattify my skin and keep my makeup looking really nice for a long time. And I actually have paired it with the All Hours foundations as well as different foundations, and it works just the same. So you don't have to have their foundation to make this work. It just works beautifully if you have oily skin. And it's got almost 5 stars on Sephora's website, so I think a lot of people are loving it right now. For blush, I have raved about these little things for so long. This is the Buxom Primer Infused Blush in the shade Mykonos. I've been wearing this every single day. I cannot get over it. It's just so beautiful. And I do feel like blush is one of those products that kind of fades quicker than other products on your face. But this really does last all day. So that's why I've really been enjoying it. Also, I I have rediscovered a mascara that I used to be obsessed with, and this is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This is such a good mascara from the drugstore. It's affordable. You cannot beat it. I mean, just 1 or 2 coats and you're good to go out the door. I would compare this to the Too Faced Better Than Sex or even the Montessori Big. They all kind of perform the same way, except just a lot cheaper. And for my lower lash line, or lower lashes, I have been on this MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. And the wand on it is just perfect for, you know, your lower lashes. It's just teeny tiny, so it really, really grabs onto them. And it just really is a nice mascara. It doesn't flake. It doesn't, you know, get stuff all over you or anything like that. It's just a really nice mascara. I have also been loving this Wet n Wild contour stick. Guys, I cannot say enough about this. It's $2 or $3. And it is the most beautiful cream contour. It is not patchy. It does not break apart your foundation. I love this stuff. And for the price, you can't beat it. And speaking of cream contour, I have been obsessed with this Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Light. It's like a matte to, it's like a cream to powder finish. And with my oily skin, it just works wonders for me. It doesn't add any more hydration or cream or oil or anything like that. It just blends right into my skin, and it just gives such a beautiful bronzed and contour look. I love this. And for eyeshadow, there's 2 palettes that I can't put down. I've used every single day, and that's the Natasha Denona, the Biba palette. I love this for my everyday makeup, for my everyday eyeshadow. Love it, love it, love it. And most of the time I just go in with this shade, and then these 2, and then I'll put this on the lid. So there's a couple shades in here I haven't used yet, but I am all about all these warm tones. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Speaking of Natasha Denona, I actually just picked up the Sunrise palette, and I don't understand, guys, why is that one $65 and this was $129? I don't get it. If y'all have an answer, or y'all know why that one's so much cheaper, which, hey, I'm not complaining, but I'm just trying to figure it out. I just hope the formulation's the same, and maybe they didn't use like cheaper products or cheaper pigment, and, you know, to come up with the cheaper palette. So I will be testing that out as soon as I get it. The other palette I've been loving is Lawless, the One. It's another like neutral toned palette. And these shades are just perfect for your everyday wear, and it just blends out so beautifully. They're so pigmented, and the shimmers in here, the mattes, I love all of these shades in here. And for contour, I have been loving this palette, and this is the original Hula. I have been back on that, and this Cookie highlight. Oh my gosh, I cannot get enough of that highlight. It is so blinding and beautiful. Guys, it is awesome. And this little palette right here is just so handy. If you want to go out of town, go traveling, you have got your bronzer, you got your contour, you got blush and highlight all in one palette. And for highlight, I have been loving, and this is a repeat, I know I've talked about this so many times, but it's by LC Cosmetics. And it is their Rosy Blaze highlight, which I probably need to get a new one. But this gives such just a beautiful, nice glow to the skin. It's like an everyday highlight. And lastly, there are 2 setting sprays that I have been raving about this month that I cannot get over. And the first one is the Huda Beauty, the Resting Ball Space. If you have oily skin, here's your answer to making your makeup last. It really, really works. I can't rave enough about it. But the smell, guys, it's bad. It's really, really, really bad. It does not, and the smell just stays with you forever, it seems like. The mister on here is really fine. It's got really bad reviews on Sephora, but me personally, it's worked wonders for me. There is that denatured alcohol or something like that in here that is not good for your skin. So if you do use this, that's why I picked up another setting spray that I've been loving to use every day. Now on those days where I really want my makeup to last and, you know, stay on for a long time, I will go in with this one. but I was using it every single day until I kind of did a little bit of research and found out what was in it. So it's just personal preference, whatever you like, but I would definitely suggest picking it up, trying it. It's such a good one, especially if you have oily skin. And lastly, I have been loving this new Tatcha, the Satin Skin Mist. Now, I don't know if you're able to see down here in the bottom. Do you see there's powder right there? So this is a balancing liquid powder for normal to oily skin. So you just shake it up, and the mixture on this, guys, is so fine. Sometimes I don't even feel like it's getting on my face. It's so fine. But this makes my pores look so good. I cannot stop raving about it. It helps my makeup last longer. It just sets everything so beautifully, and it just melts all my makeup into my skin. And I have already purchased a backup of this. This is definitely going to be my new favorite setting spray. That is all I have been loving this month. I'm sure there are so many more products, but I definitely didn't want to like keep you on here forever. So, but these are the main ones, and I do plan on doing this every single month. So thank you to y'all for inspiring me to do this and wanting me to do this. So also next month I'll probably put in some maybe lifestyle stuff. Is that something that y'all would want to see? Like maybe food items, or you know, clothing, shoes, pocketbooks, stuff like that. If y'all want to see lifestyle favorites, I can do that for you guys as well. Just let me know. Alright guys, so that is all I have for you all today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed already, of course, I would love nothing more than to have you a part of my little family here on YouTube. And you can hit that little post notification bell so you are notified of all of my future uploads. And of course, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you for watching. And I will see you guys in my next ones. Bye!